Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Slot man moves right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. To the air, Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This defense for the Vikings very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
In motion is Gray. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, these two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else. Working out of the gun, Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Wow.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Throwing is Williams. Rolling to his right. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on third and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Trayvon Walker, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So here's a 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
He ain't sticking with them.
And the Bears are
He ain't sticking with them, dude.
at their own 41.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. To throw, Williams.
Dude, what is going on here, bro? How is he getting those?
Danny Gray, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Only
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Superstar squad over here.
Now after the touchdown,
That's
here's Santos
loaded.
to kick this
Nothing
one away.
but superstars, X. Holy shit.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on.
There's absolutely nothing. These guys got some superstar squad, bro.
You look at this
Absolute superstar squad.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I can't even run, bro. Like, damn.
Daniil Hunter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll maybe get to the line of scrimmage, but no more than
I can't even get anything.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. That's taken it around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset. And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw is Williams. Wide open receiver complete.
Dude, how fuck?
They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Get out of here, dude. No way. No how.
Bears touchdown.
Come on, man. I was with them the whole entire time.
2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Damn,
Santos
come
able
on.
to tack on the extra point, and that makes
What's this guy do? Soup up his squad?
Now after the touchdown here,
Like, how is Caleb Williams
dropping
dropping back that far and nailing on the dot?
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them draft.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, hit as he incomplete.
Some
of the fans here
motherfucker.
don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Amari Barno getting there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
It's bad.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Williams with a little touch pass forward.
Dude, how the heck is... Who are these guys? Like, really? These guys should not be getting this fast.
Sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Throwing right, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
These guys should not be open. These guys should not be open.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Dude, I don't get it, man.
And he is
How are you guys letting this ball get open?
DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To the air with McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 68 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go along there. All right, I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, here's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, the kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
To the air once more, Williams. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, Williams.
Oh, get out of here, bro. I was there. Dude, get out of here. I was there.
Back to throw again. Able to find Gray here.
Dude, that's some BS, bro. I mean, come on, man. That should be picked. He should be picked off passes.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
He should be picked off. Like, come on, bro.
The PAT. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. The slot man in motion right. Throwing is McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hardy. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and 4. Pressure, and
Dude,
he's
just
taken down.
a break, bro. Holy shit.
To their timeouts.
Like, this is unreal.
27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I mean, fuck. I wish I had a superstar squad like that.
Spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Dude, get out of my way, bro. Like, this guy should not even close to Jefferson.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Dude, yeah, right. This game is so bad, bro. Dude, you did not earn this.
A chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Williams now. A final shot before break. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
If you're smart, you'll kick the field goal. But if you're smart, you'll kick the field goal.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. The final shot before break. Williams. Looking deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now they run on the toss. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll get this one out to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here
this one. The running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing is Williams. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Yeah, even the line are
43-yard
fast.
punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's into space past the 25. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
In motion, the tight end. McCarthy operating from the gun. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Looking to throw is Williams. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Like, wow, man. Like, they do not let me get this ball.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go.
Dude, you're running the ball, really? You're going to be boring now?
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Only a yard there on the
Dude, you should have been a fumble.
1st down.
Play action. Now Williams.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here's Williams.
Dude, wow. You're a fag, bro. You're a fag, dude.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to extend their
Honest
lead
to God,
in the
no
final
skill.
seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead
You
now up
didn't
to
have
14.
this one, dude. You didn't have this at all. You shouldn't have been in this game at all, to be honest. You needed everybody to have its
Now
good
after the
start
touchdown here, Santos to kick this
game.
one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he will be taken down here on the return.
Oh, he just got off
The final play of this 3rd quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own zone.
Not a single fucking person blocked.
That was through the passing game.
And partners, a former
That's crazy.
back, I'm having almost
Not
a physical
one of you
reaction
blocked.
watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion goes the tight end. Now McCarthy. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Second and 9 now.
Dropped it, dude. You gotta be shit. York.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Third and goal, McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
Completed pass brings up a fourth down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin fourth quarter, you're going. Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
Dude, I tried to throw the ball, bro. They wouldn't want me to throw the ball. Wow. You bum. Throw the ball, bum.
Able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs.
Whatever, bro. You're going to run the ball? Wow.
Here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
You would try to run the ball, dude. What a bitch. You are a bitch, bro. Trying to run the ball.
They'll try and run some clock
You.
here as they keep it
Dude, you're such a...
down under 2 minutes
Wow,
to go.
what a
in this
fag,
football
man.
game. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking
What
to burn
a
these final 2
fag,
minutes
bro.
away and get out of here with a victory.
You're going to run the ball.
28, it's second and 5.
You're going to run the ball because you're afraid that we're going to make a comeback.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this
You're
will be
afraid we're going to make a
first down.
comeback. That's what that's telling me right there, bud.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
That's what that's telling me right there. You're afraid we're going to make a comeback. You don't have faith in your defense.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. One back in the backfield.
You don't have faith in your defense.
The Vikings going to signal for
You
the
have
first
none.
of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this.
That's what that
upcoming
means.
second down play.
As usual, the
You have no faith in your defense.
linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
No faith at all. If you did, you wouldn't be running the ball right now.
Step as they come up second and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. third down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Williams. That's caught at the
No
25.
faith, bro.
And he's
No
touched
faith.
after a very nice gain. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly,
Like I said,
it's
bro,
working.
you have
Why
no
should they
faith.
stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
To the air, Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. Well, the Vikings are
We got it.
Minnesota football.
Hell yes.
So
Oh yes. Let's go.
mission, Charles. They get the
Let's
onside
go.
kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Back to throw.
Yeah, I'm a touchdown too. Oh, he had a touchdown.
And it's second
Ooh.
down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Man, you motherfuckers don't block.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he almost had it. Dropped it. Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe he dropped it. I can't believe he dropped it.
Throwing after the interception. Williams. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Bears, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
He still got one more year left in him. Nice.